Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into today's video.
Lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys. It's actually an updated video of these four Ray and sis, grown up men who decided that it was actually nice for them to harass a very young guy who happens to be a black dude. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip because there was actually a peaceful protest in regards to the way at which they treat people that looks like me. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, please let's dive into it.
Can we just walk? Can we just walk? Can we just walk?
The peaceful walk in Sarasota against racism in support of Cornell and his family was amazing. The turnout was really good, and people from all backgrounds just really showed up and rallied behind this family. The entire walk was very peaceful. We had a great time. I got to meet a lot of great people. There was no violence and no drama at all. And these people showed up and showed out behind Cornell and his family. Some people from the neighborhood out in Sky Ranch even pulled up and joined the walk. People from that neighborhood also honked as they drove by and waved at us to let us know that we had their support. There's a lot happening and going on behind the scenes, but on TikTok, we're not going to stop and we're not going to let up until these guys are held accountable for the things that they've done to Cornell and his family. No justice, no peace. And walking while black is not a crime. Thank you to all of my virtual family and supporters that showed up. Love you. Bye. All right, y'all, the walk is done. We just finished up and I'm about to get me a sub because I'm hungry. The walk was really peaceful aside from the police presence that was a little intimidating and my son says unnecessary. We were peaceful. No one was disrespected. No trash was left behind. Nobody went on anybody's property. And we showed up to show support for Cornell and his mom. There's a lot that's going on and a lot that has happened. But as far as me covering the story, I'm going to wait as I hear from the family or other verified sources. Because the last thing I want to do is add fuel to the fire and bring unnecessary drama to anyone's life. But I do remain steadfast in my commitment to be accurate and be transparent because I know that a lot of you all are following this story and you want to keep up with it. And so I'm going to do my best to help keep y'all in the loop. The march is not the end, it's only the beginning. And we are going to continue to apply pressure to those individuals who have been identified and named. Stephen has already been terminated from his job, and TikTok is doing what it does to get justice. Sarasota, Florida used to be a sundown town, and it probably still is. There is documented history that shows that Sarasota was a sundown town. I came across this paper that talked about Sarasota residents not wanting black residents to be able to be on the beaches of Sarasota and what they were subjected to if they went into white neighborhoods or wealthy neighborhoods in Sarasota. Just by traveling outside of black neighborhoods, black residents in Sarasota face extreme violence and harassment for being in areas that wasn't designated for them. They had to petition and really fight to get access to certain places like the beach and other parts of the town. The beaches on Sarasota stayed segregated well into the 1960s. I know we're in 2024, but y'all, if y'all do the math, that's not that long ago. I feel like racial history and racial prejudices in the area just don't die and go away. So if Sarasota was a sundown town and it wasn't that long ago, it's probably still a sundown town. But I don't know. What do y'all think?
Monday, I'm sharing this update with a good news aspect. Now, yesterday, there was a walk in the neighborhood where this incident occurred. I have not been able to find too many videos on it, but I did see one where it looks like the gate was closed. Was that the end of it? Was that the beginning of it? Were they pushed out? I have so many questions. The fact that it happened is a good thing. Now, for those that have no clue what I'm talking about, as this update, go back and check out my other two videos. This is update number 3. On this one, it's focusing on the victim. He went through so much as well as his family. And so Danish is somebody that y'all need to follow because he keeps us updated on everything that's going on. He's even talked to the victim several times, and he has attached a GoFundMe page. Go check him out and go get that GoFundMe page so you know you got the right one. Scammers out there, so don't just go type in their name because you may be giving to the wrong one. Donate if you can, and if you can't, send your thoughts, your prayers, and share his video out so the more people that see it, we can help this family in any way that they need. I have a feeling that this is going to be a long process for them, a long healing process. But on this lovely Sunday, we can help them out. So go check out Danish, go to his page.
Since all of the neighborhood creepers have been identified, everyone wants to know who is the off-duty police officer that pulled up next to Cornell as he was walking up the street while being followed by Stephen Carrega, Romulo Nobrega, and Stephen Burrows. I have identified this police officer, but I don't want to release his name yet, only because I'm not so sure what happened after their engagement together. Like, I'm not exactly sure if he was able to get the guys to leave him alone or if he continued to question him. There's a video that the young man Cornell posted on his page, and he's talking to someone, but you can't see who he's talking to. And I'm not exactly sure if it is that police officer that he's talking to. Like always, I'm not reporting on this story for anyone to be harassed. And I want to make sure that I am confident and that I understand everyone's involvement before I report on something. So once I finish fact gathering, if I determine that this cop did not operate in a way that was fair and of a concern for Cornell's safety, then I'll drop his name. One of the things that I will say, though, is that the cop did admit to, I guess, like seeing Cornell earlier or recognizing him. You can go and watch this video on the mom's page to see his interaction with this police officer. Side note, I was told that the word cop is a derogatory term for police officer. Did y'all know that?
I have a consequence update for the neighborhood creepers. Stephen Carrega. If you remember, he was the member of the lynch mob that was most unhinged. The one who went into his car to grab some sort of weapon, to use it on the teen for simply smiling and laughing and doing literally nothing wrong. After this teen has told this group many times to stop following him and to stop harassing him and to leave him alone, and that he does in fact live there. But even if he didn't live there, this type of behavior is not only inappropriate, but deeply racist. And it is shocking and aggravating for all of us to see. It is also very frustrating when they try to gaslight and try to discredit the victim, and doubling down, tripling down on their behavior and actions by doing so shows us that they've really learned nothing, and it is not our responsibility to teach them. So instead, all we'd like to see are some sort of consequences for these actions to make it clear to everyone, including the people in Sarasota, that this type of behavior, it will not be tolerated. So without further ado, here's your update. Stephen Carrega has been fired from the London Stock Exchange Group because they do not support his racist action. Thank you for that swift investigation and validation for that teen and what he went through. The victim who went through this is on Instagram. Go to his page right now. Show him support. Show him love. He's a rapper. Go support his music. He's a great guy. I talk to him a lot. You'll love him.
Hold on. Wait. I've been waiting to do this all week. Let me try this again. Ddiň'G has been fired.
Look, here comes a consequences of my actions chasing me right now.
I seriously love this. If he's actually going to take things like this, calling out these people, as a result of them losing their livelihood or because they chose to be wait and see, he is actually going to take all of this to set things right, to make them actually know that discrimination, wait and see, and all of that is something that people that look like me are very fed up and tired of. Like, seriously. So if you have been following this case for a very long time, it's all about this 4 guys, pan-colored men, who happens to harass a teenage boy that was just on his own. It was said that this teenage boy lived in these areas that was actually affected with the hurricanes, one of the sun, downtowns and all of that. And with all of the electric, thing that has been happening, lights out, not having the capacity to connect with internet and all of that, he decided to have a work outside in his own neighborhood. Then, before you know it, this man decided to harass him. What is he doing here? Is he living here? He's not supposed to be here. Before you know it, other two to three men joined him, and that was it. Thankfully, he was recording everything. He recorded everything. And before you know it, the mom had to put it out. What if he didn't record it? What if the man that was holding the real person, there was someone that was holding him because he actually rushed into his car to pick up something. So what was that he's trying to pick up? I don't know why people like this, because I won't say that all of the pan-color people are. No, they are not. But I don't know why people, these way and cis people, anytime they see people like me, they're so angry that they cannot even control themselves. They are so angry to the point that they can use anything that is so want to put you down, all of that. So I feel that he was angry with the fact that this guy is living in his said neighborhood, and he decided to go pick up something from his car. Then one of his friends or his neighbor or something was holding him back. Of course, we all know what he's about to pick or what he's about to go into his car, to take. Then stories upon stories, a lot of pan-colored people were like, okay, the man was like, he said something to his wife, or he was looking at his wife. They try to bring up a story to change the narrative or to change the real story. They must always want to bring something. But thank goodness, this young man is with his phone and he recorded everything. And now, I heard that he was suspended from his workplace, but the updated thing is that the company that this Ray and cis man is working with has actually fired him, telling the public that they cannot condone a Ray and cis of that nature, which is actually something. Will I call it a good thing? Because if it's going to take this measure for people to be treated equally or treated fairly, I think it's actually a nice thing. But the thing is that this is not even going to make something like this not to occur again, because I still remember one time a particular video went viral of a pan-colored woman. She was actually all over her platform calling or using the N-word and directing it to people that looks like me. On her life, people were like, no, you are not supposed to say that, you're not supposed. She was like, I don't care, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, she lost her job, and this, or she losing her job, did not make these people to stop. They continued because they feel that they are like they can do whatever they want to do. They can be racist towards you, and there's nothing you have to do about it. You know, they might be fired from this company but get hired in another company. And this is how they'll keep on doing whatever they feel that is right, and they keep on being fired and being hired, because definitely he's going to get another job. He won't be out of job for a long time, but they should also be a note. Seriously, these guys need to be checked out, because this is all how it started. Before you know it, we are hearing justice for this and justice for that. Seriously. Anyway, lovelies, when I saw this update, I thought that I was just gonna share the updated video with you guys, since I have been putting back to back, of these incidents. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So please do well to share this video, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.
Estelle, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.